Hello and welcome back to CEO.CA's Inside the Boardroom. Today I am joined by Graham Downs, CEO of Cascadia Minerals. They trade on the Venture Exchange under the ticker CAM. Graham, you're last back on the show in July. It's great to have you on again. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Great to be back.
So can you give us a sense maybe of some of the work that's been going on behind the scenes at Cascadia over the last few months?
Absolutely. I think, today's it's a great time to give a bit of an update for what we did this season. And I think we started off really well. We at Catch in the Yukon, which is a copper gold porphyry story there, with epithermal high grade gold and silver as well. We stepped out to about over 300 meters on our discovery hole there and drilled a really nice intersection of 106 meters of 0.37 gold and 0.37 copper and 0.22 gold. So that was a really nice start to the year. We did a lot more prospecting on Catch as well, finding multi-ounce gold just to the north of that spark zone at what's called the AMP zone. And then we have a new reinterpretation of the vault zone, which is the largest area of copper gold mineralization on the project there. So, we had a great year, lots of amazing targets there. We recently just announced the last couple of holes. We stepped out even further drilling at the Catch to the east from those discovery holes. Unfortunately, we didn't find mineralization to the east, so or lower grade mineralization. So that's really going to keep us focused onto the north and the south and the west, and then the area in between the Spark and the AMP zone. So there's still lots of great targets there. I know there's probably some disappointments that we didn't hit there, but you got to keep in mind that we're early days at Catch, and we're really excited to get back into the AMP zone where we're seeing this really high grade gold and silver. I recommend your viewers take a look at those figures and the news release for that. So yeah, no, it's been a good year. I mean, we can't hit on every hole. We definitely try to hit on every hole, but it's early days and lots of good stuff there.
Yeah, certainly. I think maybe a blessing and a curse when you encounter the grades that you announced earlier this summer at Catch. Some great results there, and then maybe the bar is permanently shifted somewhat. But I think maybe it would be useful to contextualize, in terms of the exploration that's going on at Catch. You mentioned it's very early stage. Can you paint us a picture of maybe the work that's been done so far to date and how far through the kind of exploration cycle you are there?
Sure. I mean, we're early days, like I said, and but what we're seeing there over such a large area, I mean, it's a very big project, and Spark was the first area that we drilled, and the vault, which is a couple kilometers to the north of that's what initially got us in there. We missed on the first ones because there's a little bit of a landslide on the drilling, but we've reinterpreted that. That's where the majority of the mineralization is. It's not actually at Spark. There's not much outcrop there. And then when you see these really high-grade gold outcrops in between both the vault and the Spark, I mean, you're into a big fertile system. And, it's just challenging sometimes when you have the budgets to do a couple holes here, a couple holes there. We've done lots of geophysics, lots of prospecting. It kind of makes sense that you're seeing these kind of zonations or telescoping maybe up to the AMP. So, we have a conviction at Catch, and we've got the AMP is drill ready. I mean, 1,000 grams gold. We have multi-ounce numbers came out of there as well. So it's drill ready. We're ready to get out there in the spring. So we're really excited about Catch.
Fantastic. And at the PIL project, walk us through some of the work that was done this summer. I understand you had a couple of drill holes reported there at PIL South, as well as a broader prospecting program. Can you tell us maybe what was guiding that program? What did you find?
Yeah, so for those of you that are following Cascadia, we had a very compelling drill target, PIL South. Kind of your classic geophysical target. And again, unfortunately, we didn't hit economic mineralization there. It was tough because when we're drilling these, we're seeing quite a bit of mineralization. Like, wow, we're into something here. But the numbers didn't come back favorable. But we're not deterred. The project there is a great project. It's it's in the Tudagon. It's got great infrastructure. And like you said, we did quite a lot of prospecting and throughout that whole, kind of regional prospecting on that project. And again, for the viewers, you got to look at the figures that we put out in the news just recently. The Zeus target is just, we're seeing chalcopyrite veins in outcrops over about 400 by 300 meters over a 100-meter vertical extent. The bend showing just to the north of that. I mean, we have some really nice numbers coming out of the bend, 10% copper, 39 grams gold. That Zeus target that I was talking about, 12% copper, over 300 grams silver, and quite a number of them over a large area. So we're very excited about PIL as well, and the targets on that property. So, sure, we did have some, we didn't hit economic mineralization there at PIL as well, but, it's a great project and there's lots of mineralization. Neither of those had been found before the Zeus or bend. So lots to be found. It's quite exciting.
Great. And in terms of the next steps at PIL and Catch, are you going to be focusing your efforts on one or continue this dual exploration program?
We'll see. I mean, the Zeus is drill ready. It's kind of a no-brainer. And same with the AMP. Like, we have to drill AMP. That the high-grade gold, these silver numbers there are incredible. We need to find out where the mineralization at Volt is coming from. And Spark there's still lots of life in Spark. And to the north, in between the AMP, what's going on in between there? So we want to get back out there. We've got 3, drill targets ready to go.
Great. And I guess in terms of how you put this portfolio of projects together, what was guiding this dual kind of focus of operating in BC and the Yukon, and what attracted you to those 2 separate projects?
Well, it's a really good point, and I didn't touch on it, but, the Stikine terrain that hosts all the major copper gold deposits, kind of comes through BC, and it actually goes up into the Yukon. So we wanted to follow that up. Another big piece was we wanted to have a road accessible project, and PIL really fit that, and it has some amazing anomalies on it as well. So, we were kind of the first movers in the Stikine terrain in the Yukon. That's the Catch in the Yukon, and then all the way down to the PIL. It's just kind of having a balance of road accessible projects, good projects, along with, the Catch, which is only 10 kilometers off the road. But, it's just we're excited about copper and gold projects, and we've got a really nice pipeline of them.
Fantastic. And Graham, just to wrap up, for any potential viewer who might be wondering about projects to take a look at in this region, what stands out about Cascadia? What sets you apart? Why is now a good time to start paying attention?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, we've had a little bit of a dip because of the recent results. But we're still really focused and have great projects. So it is really a good opportunity, and we're always looking for opportunities. So we've got a great team, great projects, and right jurisdictions. So I think it's definitely worth following. We've got a lot of great stuff going on.
Fantastic. Well, Graham, looking forward to more updates from Cascadia throughout the coming months. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.